Hello, this is Coloring with Alena channel, and today I wanted to show you my Marco Renoir Aquarelle pencils. I own a set of 48 pencils. It's a Marco is a Chinese brand, quite popular and widespread in Ukraine, in Russia. It's available to order from the site aliexpress.com. Directly, mostly with the free worldwide shipping. Marco is a company which owns at least two lines of pencils. The more budget one, kind of student grade, is called Marco Renoir, and the more professional is Marco Renoir. Both lines are made as simple wax-based pencils and also as aquarelle pencils. So I own aquarelle or only aquarelle set. So let's see what can we have. Budget pencils Marco Renoir are available in the sets of 36, 48, 72 and in metallic tins and also in carton boxes. Marco Renoir are available only in the metallic tins, and I believe it's also sets of 36, 48, 72, and Marco Renoir non-aquarelle is also a set of 100 pencils. You could find it all, as I said, on AliExpress. I have a old package. It's not a metallic tins, but very comfortable, and I like. This is kind of a pencil stand. I like this. It's pity that they don't produce it in this way, and now we could also only purchase metallic tins. Marco Renoir are rounded, and Marco Renoir are kind of six surfaces, something like this. They don't indicate the name of the color on the pencil, only the color code. The same goes for the Renoir and for Renoir. So it doesn't very comfortable to just to orient on the on the color on the tip of the pencil, and sometimes in the refined lines the color of the tip doesn't match the real color of the pencil score. With the Marco Renoir things goes a little bit better, because we have more colored part of the pencil, and the similarity between this color and this color is greater, so it almost match, but not always. So the quality of the wood is a big difference between those two pencils. Here we have honestly an awful quality. Let me show you how it goes with this pencil. Marco Renoir's broke very easily during my sharpening, and Marco Renoir's have a very nice, very decent quality of the wood. They are sharpened very nicely. I never have any problems when I use even the simplest sharpener like this, and they are very comfortable to use them. My hand is never tried to color with them. So Marco Renoirs are a little bit harder than Renoir's, also a lot harder than my other aquarelle pencils like Kohinoor Mondeluz. So I could sharpen them quite nice, like something this or this, and they are very highly pigmented. So now let's make a color chart for these pencils. When I started to work with every set of my pencils, I always made such a chart when I separately put reds, yellows, blues, greens, and it helps me a lot to get acquainted with the new set of pencils. So let's start. You can see that they are quite bright. And very nicely pigmented. And the range of yellows is very satisfying for me. From the lemon yellow, lemon, it's kind of ochre, it's a yellow orange, pale orange, The problem is that the quality of the pencils vary from the pencil to pencil. Sometimes I have something in the pencil score that could scratch my paper and the coloring isn't very smooth. So sometimes there is a problem with the pencil score. In Ukraine, we could buy a set of Marco Renoir Aquarelle 48 pencils, I think about $15, so it's a nice price for such a good set. So I like the range of the yellows, oranges, and a lot of warm brown pencils. And now let's see what we have with the pinks and reds. And here we have first problems. Just look at this pencil. You have a nice pink on the pencil, but the core is a kind of white. When I draw with this pencil, it's a very flesh color of the human's flesh, something like this, but very pale, and the color doesn't match the color on the pencil. So I was very disappointed. The second pencil that I have a problem with, look here for this sweet baby pink, and here we have kind of gray pink. Also another one not very useful color. Maybe in coloring faces to make shadow, something like this, but I don't like very much those two pencils. But other pinks are quite good. The reds are quite similar to one another in my opinion. So honestly, I don't see a big difference between the 11 and 31st one, so strange. And 33 is also very similar. So the reds are quite strange. I like those magenta and violet colors. Yes, here we have a nice difference between the color shades, and these pencils are quite light, and also we have kind of lilac, mauve, nice violet, and let's see the blue range. What we have amongst blue? It's a very pale blue, first one, then kind of more gray, I fact that we have both cold and warm colors in the blue range of pencils. This one is warmer gray blue, and this one is colder blue. And the last one is, I really like this dark indigo color. Okay, let's see the remaining browns. And let's go to the greens. I like those turquoise two pencils. I use them a lot. Nice color combinations. Then we have a kind of a apple green, and then nice olive green, very nice color. But that's all. And as a lover of coloring a lot of greenery and a lot of flowers, I'm very disappointed with the range of the green pencils. I think that we have many unused red colors, and they definitely could add a couple of shades of green to make this set a lot more better. And sorry. And now we have our grays, also warm gray, cold gray, darker grays. Also we have a white pencil, but I never used this one. So. And the black is good, quite opaque and real black, not gray, not brown, but nice opaque black. So let's see how those pencils work in the wet situation. As I said, I very like the color combination of the yellows, of blues, magenta and violet, but very disappointed with greens. So let's activate them with the water. And they work very nicely with the water. They don't leave any strokes. Very highly water solubles. And they are very nice pigmented, so I need to use my towel to wash my brush. Do you see the difference between reds? Honestly, I'm not seeing it. This one, this one, this one. So, what could I say? With the water, it works brilliantly. For the quite budget price, they are very decent set of pencils, and they are also very versatile, so you could use them easily even in the dry mode or in the wet mode using your water brush. If you're not very much a lover of the coloring greens, so it definitely will be your set. And the most important questions for all our color lovers of coloring is how they shades and how they blend with each other. So what I say is that the shading and mixing depends a lot from the quality of the paper of your coloring book. On the smooth white paper, like in Russian editions of Joanna Basford books, on Imagimorphia, Animorphia, they works quite wonderful. I don't have any problems with shading, with layering, but if you have a creamy paper like in the Romantic Country, in the Dark Drama, in Summer Nights, the shading and layering becomes a little bit difficult. I have a separate video. It's called Sunset with the Marco Renoir Aquarelle pencils. I will leave you a link on the screen. And here you could see that the layering is a bit more difficult and not so smooth. So you need to decide what quality of paper is in your book and if this is suitable. Now I will make a short example of coloring in Joanna Basford's Lost Ocean. As I said, it's very nice set for its budget price, about $15. And I hope that this review was useful for you in some ways. Please leave me a comment if you also use these pencils. And I'm also very interested in Marco Renoir non-aquarelle pencils. I sometimes think about purchasing a set, but I haven't decided yet. So I will really appreciate your comments about Marco Renoir pencils and your experience. Have a nice coloring funny time and stay with me. Bye bye.